Hello, welcome to Investing Lectures channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's talk about something simple, how to deposit cash into an ATM. Did you know that depositing cash into an ATM is actually one of the safest and most convenient ways to handle your money? It's true, and I'm here to show you how it works. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to deposit money on an ATM confidently and efficiently. First, let's talk about why you might want to deposit cash into an ATM. Maybe you've got a small business and you've got some daily earnings to deposit, or perhaps you've just cashed a check and need to put that money into your account. Whatever the reason, depositing cash at an ATM can save you time compared to standing in line inside the bank. And you can do it anytime, even outside of regular banking hours. Before you head to the ATM, make sure you've got everything you need. You'll need your debit card. This is the card linked to the account where you want to deposit the cash. If your bank offers ATM-only cards, those will work too. Of course, you'll need the cash you want to deposit. It's a good idea to organize your bills so they're all facing the same direction and aren't crumpled or torn. This makes the process smoother and helps prevent any machine errors. Another thing to consider is finding a bank ATM. While most ATMs will allow you to withdraw cash, not all of them will accept deposits. Usually, ATMs that belong to your bank or are part of your bank's network will accept deposits. To be sure, check your bank's app or website. They often have a feature that lets you locate ATMs and filter by those that accept deposits. So, you're at the ATM with your debit card and your organized cash. Great, the first thing you'll do is insert your card into the machine. You might be asked to enter your PIN, which is your personal identification number. This is the same PIN you use when making purchases or withdrawing cash. Make sure no one can see you enter it. Shield the keypad with your hand if needed. Then, after you enter your PIN, you'll usually see a menu of options on the screen. Look for the option that says something like deposit, deposit funds, or make a deposit. Select that option. Some ATMs might ask you what kind of deposit you want to make. Choose cash. At this point, the ATM might ask you to insert the cash. There are typically two ways this can happen. Some ATMs have a tray or slot where you can insert the bills directly, while others might have an envelope system. If it's a direct slot, you'll see a message to insert the cash into the designated slot. Make sure your bills are flat and facing the same direction. Insert them into the slot, and the ATM will count the cash for you. If it's an envelope system, you'll need to take an envelope from the ATM, place your cash inside, seal it, and then insert the envelope into the deposit slot. One thing to remember, some ATMs have a limit on how much cash you can deposit at one time. If you have a large amount of cash, you might need to do multiple deposits or visit a bank branch. Then, once you've inserted the cash, the ATM will count it and show you the amount on the screen. This is your chance to make sure everything is correct. If the amount matches what you intended to deposit, confirm the deposit. If there's a discrepancy, some ATMs allow you to correct it or cancel the transaction. Double-check everything to avoid mistakes. And next, after you've confirmed the deposit, the ATM will usually ask if you want a receipt. It's a good idea to always take the receipt, even if you don't think you'll need it. The receipt is your proof that the transaction took place, and it can be helpful in case there's any issue with your account later on. The receipt will show the date, time, amount deposited, and the account it was deposited into. After that, the ATM will return your card. Don't forget to take it, since it's easy to walk away and leave your card behind, especially if you're in a hurry. And once you've got your card and receipt, you're all set. Your deposit should be credited to your account either immediately or by the next business day, depending on your bank's policies. Now, let's talk about a few extra tips to make your ATM deposit experience even smoother. First, if you ever encounter an issue, like the ATM not accepting your cash or a discrepancy in the amount, don't panic. Most ATMs have a customer service number you can call for immediate assistance. Also, if the ATM is inside a bank branch, you can always go inside and speak with the teller. Speaking of which, if you're depositing a large amount of cash, it might be a good idea to do it during the bank's operating hours. That way, if anything goes wrong, you can get help right away. Also, be aware of your surroundings, especially if you're using an ATM late at night or in a less populated area. Remember, safety first. If you have any questions or tips of your own, feel free to share them in the comments.